Mic check, mic check, mic check. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and a merry, 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 merry Christmas to all of you. Who we got here today? Who we got here today? Oh. I almost hit the end stream button. Guys, I'm fumbling today. I'm exhausted. I literally almost hit the end stream button. Smash the likes. If you guys like the energy, smash the likes. Come on. I'm seeing 8 likes, like 50 of you here. Guys, the like button is free. With the alpha here as well. Krisha? Where's Krisha? Where is Krisha? Boom, there's Ghost Krisha.
That's Ghost Krisha. That's right.
The Christmas.
I'm gonna be like popping in and then popping out and then popping in. That's what I love about this whole green screen effect.
That can just disappear on us. Like she did for the past 10 days, she was gone.
I'm so happy to be back though.
And she got her entire family with her, so guys, I'm exhausted because her family's exhausting. We are gonna try to sneak in a stream though.
How's it going, you guys? Merry Christmas compliments of the season. I hope everyone's had an amazing time with family and are continuing to have an amazing time with family because yeah, it's Christmas, but we know how it goes, right? It's not just one day. It goes on for like the next, 2 weeks until after, at the very least, the first week of Jan.
That's how we celebrate Christmas at least. It starts December
like
16th all the way to Jan 10th. For Christmas season. The whole period.
Boom, boom, boom. And of course, and once again, the markets just have to do something weird when everyone's just there enjoying family time. Not
what
weird
are they
per
doing?
se, but the markets are running.
Everyone's making money.
To.
Everyone's making... Okay.
Yeah.
Everything is going so well. Let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it. Mango is doing every mangolian, every seedling should be doing fantastic. And many of you guys are doing fantastic, right? So many of you guys have 3x to your account, 5x to your account. And again, this is just the beginning. Because those 3x's and 5x's, even if you take your profits into Bitcoin right now and hold, the trend trade will turn it into 50x's. Remember? If you took your altcoin trades and got a 3x to 5x, and did what I did with my Binance account, cashed it all into Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin goes and does a 10x on its own, which is what happened last cycle. Suddenly you're sitting at a 50x.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice to have, guys.
Yeah.
very, very nice to have.
It's a good way to get into the rest of the bull market. Also, before we begin, can you guys hear us all right? Is the volume of the music good relative to our voices? Give us a thumbs up if everything is a-okay.
Seems fine.
Thank you, Jordy. Audio good. Okay, perfect. Brilliant. Yes.
Do you guys like Krisha's nice Christmas hat? Smash the like if you... By the way, we do have a Christmas coupon created. I think I did it for the dashboard as well, guys, but let's switch on to the chart. And we have a lot to talk about today, so I don't want to spend too much time talking about altcoins today, but we do have some altcoin updates to discuss as well.
Yeah.
Right. But before we do that, let's do some housekeeping because some of you guys have been asking. The Christmas coupon is Xmas25, and you get 25% off the dynamic, the seed, and the dashboard as well. But I'm not sure if the dashboard coupon will work correctly because I don't usually do the dashboard coupons, but I tried. Right, let's go ahead and make this huge. Okay. Yeah, so it's Xmas25. It's on the seed program as well as the dynamic program. Unfortunately, it's not on the Sprouts program because the Sprouts program is already ridiculously discounted. Currently going for only $299, and it's the reason it's discounted is because Krisha is in the process of making it. 6 modules are already out, or rather 5 modules are already out, and each module that does come out, the price does go up, right? So yeah, it's already extremely discounted for what you're getting. But the C program, if you guys have been interested in the C program, go ahead and check it out. 25% off the C program. If you guys have been considering on the fence, could be beneficial. Go check out the thingy.
Go check out the testimonials if you guys wanna get a good sort of understanding of what to expect from the seed. And not just that, all the seedlings are in
Krisha,
Discord chat.
You gotta update the page though. It's not 30 hours.
No,
okay, so it's a very comprehensive program for those of you who are considering between Sprouts and Seed. Seed is around 50 hours, I believe. It's not 30 hours. So there's a bunch of modules here that you guys can go ahead and look and see if it is for you. Again, it is not for everyone. It is for the person who's serious about taking this seriously, right? What do you get with it? You get access to the Seed program indicators as well as the Seed private chat. But I would like to talk to you guys before giving you access to the Seed private chat, because we do have an extremely jolly family vibe in there that we like to maintain, and we like to ensure that there's no toxicity and everyone fits the vibe, right? So yeah, anything else I need to mention in regards to the Seed program? Again, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to PM me.
Just reach out. It's guys, I am student 0 of the Seed program. Even Sprouts is technically like a derivation from Seed in a way, because that's where I learned everything from the ground up. Wow, Vast Chow, thank you so much. He says, Merry Christmas, Krisha. Hope you're having a good holiday. Been loving the Sprouts program. That's amazing. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining in, and get into the Discord chat if you guys want to learn more.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Blag. So we have I can't pronounce the name. Waz Chow, as well as Blag in here, who are both in both Sprouts and Seed. So I recommend talking to them. Talk to Julian as well. Julian's in here as well. Ajesh is in here as well. Talk to anyone, as well as read the testimonials to figure out whether the C program's for you. Again, it is an extremely comprehensive program, but we do have a very friendly and family-like vibe in the private Seed chat. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and start with Bitcoin. Krisha, what are your thoughts?
It's looking good.
Up or down? Up or down? I have an entire presentation laid out. So before I go into my presentation, I want them to hear what you think, and then I'll give them my thoughts.
Okay, I'm keeping this very simple. Right, over the past couple of months now, I've been looking at this one number, which is 42.2K. Now, where do we get that from? We're looking at the cycle midpoint, technically, right? That comes in around 42.2K. And historically, it's had an amazing success rate. Okay, an amazing hit rate in that every time we've closed a monthly candle over this midpoint of the cycle, prices have usually rallied. Okay, they've always rallied. And not just rallied in a way that, hey, we're expecting the next swing trade. No, rallied in that, okay, we're getting into that frothy part of the bull run. Like, expect momentum to really pick up. So once again, I'm going to be looking at 42.2K. Right now, we're sitting at 42.8K. We're around...
So if the monthly closes above...
42.2K. Okay. This month of December...
Let's go look at what Krisha's talking about, all right? You're saying that... I'm going to pull out the BLX chart here. Okay. I'll get an empty chart. Okay, so today's stream, by the way, guys, is going to be a lot of back and forth discussion, right? So I want you guys to also participate in the live chat, and any questions that you may have, we will answer them. Okay, but participate. If you guys have any questions, don't be shy to ask. That's what mangoes are all about. It's about teaching you guys things that you're confused about, right? Okay, so man, this is something else I do need to discuss with you guys, but yeah. Yeah, so essentially when I did do this analysis last, I talked to you guys about how there's an 85% chance that if you guys long in November, you're likely going to end up in the green for the rest of the cycle, right? 80% chance, because there was only a few red months where if you took a long in November, you ended up in in a bad situation. So November historically has been very, very good. People have always been talking about October, September, but it was November in the right bull market cycle which we had, confluence of everything that was great. But that time has passed. Okay, let's go ahead and use this. So Krisha, you're saying that each mid-cycle, each mid of the cycle has led to, if reclaimed, has led to a massive rally.
Yes.
Right? So I take the high and low, as simple as that.
So the high and low divided by 2, right? The high plus the low. And I'm looking at the highest point. Just keep it simple. Just look at the highest point of that previous cycle. Now the one that you're looking at came in at around, you can just hover over it.
It was the high and the low, not just the midpoint of the cycle.
But that's
high plus low.
Yeah, but that's how you find the mid, right?
Cool.
So you go high plus low divided by 2, you're going to find the mid. You can go and test this out on all the cycles that we've had so far.
Are you going to do a daily video on this just to show them specifically?
Yeah,
I think you should.
I'll do it for you.
Okay.
But yeah,
so you're saying that this high, right, which is 68K plus, okay, that does make sense, plus 15K, high plus low will be around 42 to 44K, right? Which does line up with the top of the cloud. So you're saying if the monthly closes above there, let's go ahead and put a horizontal, okay? 42 point what?
42.2K. You can actually just get on over to the weekly cloud. Just smack a line on the weekly cloud. And what we need to see whether or not...
Step by step. Don't confuse them. Don't go into the confluence.
Okay,
this is first that analysis, okay, guys? Because you're saying that if you go high plus low divided by 2, you're going to get to 42,000-ish, right? If you go ahead and apply the same thesis, same theory on all the other cycles, high plus low, the previous cycle would be 19,661 plus 3,391. Add those two together, divide by 2, whatever number you get, draw horizontal there. You're saying that last cycle too, if the monthly close above there, boom, rally, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now this time it's 42K. Based on that simple analysis of high plus low divided by 2, if the monthly goes above, we go into a bull run.
Yeah.
Right? And this time the monthly is going to be closing. If we do close above there, it's going to be a monthly close as well as a yearly close. Okay, I want you guys to look at the yearly. Okay, look at that yearly. Look at that yearly. Okay, I want to come back to this because I have something for you guys in regards to this as well, which could be. But let me get this straight. You're not saying that we just immediately go up. We could have a pullback. Sure. It could be. You're saying the monthly will rally. The monthly will go into a trend. It doesn't mean that the monthly couldn't have one red candle before having multiple green candles, another red candle, right? Remember, guys, it doesn't mean that you guys need to FOMO. In fact, there might be a good buy opportunity that I will present to you guys today, because I may not be feeling as bullish as Krisha. You're feeling super bullish, right? Do you think we just go straight up from here?
Like I said, I'm going to be super bullish if we close over 42.2K. We actually get that close. I'm saying that the months of Jan, at least the quarters that we're going to be getting into, the first quarter, second quarter, third, fourth, they're all going to be green quarters for Bitcoin. I think we're getting into the next major part of the markup phase.
Okay, I love that because you're saying green quarters. You're not saying green monthlies, not every month. Okay? Yeah. Because I want you guys to be ready for potential buy opportunity on Bitcoin while everyone else may not be ready. Okay. But that buy opportunity, people are going to get scared when that level comes. I don't want you guys to be scared. We're going to get to that in a bit. But before I do that, I just want to go ahead and read the chat. I don't want to leave you guys unread.
Roger Lim, you're going to have a freaking amazing time with the seed modules because Sean has like these crazy analogies to really drive in the theory behind the technical analysis and the risk management that you're going to be learning.
Wait, read out what he said.
Okay, he says, can't wait to study the seed modules.
Oh, where did he say that?
Just scroll up.
Because just in case, I want to read out the comments for people who watch the stream after, you know. So what I'm going to do is just make the comment section bigger so people can... No, that doesn't work. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I missed it.
Just scroll up. He's in purple right there. R with the purple.
Okay. Can't wait to study the seed
modules. Yeah.
Okay. So JR asks a question. So first Black says, all caught up on Sprouts, loving every minute of it. Thanks, Krisha, for your hard work, helping me improve. Much love sent from Ontario to Team Mango. So you're a fellow Ontarian.
There we go, hometown. Okay, let's go. Home province.
Yeah, we should meet up soon. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But JR says, quick question. Can I start with the Sprout program without doing the seed program first? The Sprout program was actually created for people, more as a bridge for people who want to eventually get into seed, right? Now, if you want to jump into seed directly, you definitely can, because seed was built for people with zero knowledge, right? But Sprouts was kind of that bridge in terms of even price point for people to start getting a feel for trading, figure out whether that is for them, right? It was supposed to be a complete beginner's course, but it's turned into way more than that, right? Krisha couldn't help herself, and she's created a beast of a program that will likely end up even competing with Seed.
It's complementary.
Yeah.
It's not about competing. It's complementary to Seed. Because the thing is that Sean and I, we have two very different trading styles, right? And because we have two different trading styles, I had my own sort of approach to technical analysis. Okay, so it's more of a complementary thing. You can both will direct you in the right, it'll lead you in the right direction.
Yeah. Because Krisha's trading style is very, very different. If you guys do enjoy trading support and resistance, which works really, really well in market conditions that are simply going sideways, and it might fit your trading personality too, right? There's some traders who are like, you know what, I don't care if it's a massive bull market. I don't care if markets are trending. I'm just going to go support and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance all the way up, right? Jason KASPA is that kind of trader, right? He likes trading support and resistance and milking every move. He'll find that Krisha and Jason have a lot in common there. Me, I'm a trend trader. I'll wait for those big, massive wins because I enjoy being stress-free for the rest of the year by catching 2 or 3 really, really good wins. Like, for example, now 2024, I'm going to be sitting back for the most part because we caught some... Guys, Bitcoin is up 160%, okay? Our Sol trade is up 600%, okay? Our Cardano trade is up 160%, and we have more to go, in my opinion. Our Apple trade is up 44%, right? And again, more to go. And these were all trades that other people completely missed when we got into it, right? Remember Sol? Right? Sol was our second trade after the Bitcoin trade. Remember Bitcoin trade? How many people are giving us shit for getting into that trend trade when we were like, the market's about to start trending, right? We go for the big wins. They may not always work out, but when they work out in a massive way, right? So that's what Seed teaches you to do. It's the psychology behind how to get into trend trades, what to expect, etc., etc. So Sprouts is more about
it's geared towards like swing traders and all types of traders. The Seed program, if you guys want to catch those monster freaking wins, and it's not just about catching the trades, guys. There's a huge component of risk management. It's also going to tell you how to manage your risk on those big trades.
On the trend trades.
Okay, on the trend trades. And that is the meat of it. So, and Sean does, I mean, Seedlings, you guys are in the chat right now. So you guys know just how amazing that system is.
What makes Seed so special is, in my opinion, the combination of Module 2, which is the reality of markets, Module 3, which is thinking like a trader. This is where I introduce risk management to you guys through a fun perspective, not the boring stuff that everybody else teaches. I teach you guys the psychology through a fun way, but we don't get into the nitty-gritties. Then I teach you guys all the technical analysis in regards to trend analysis, blah, blah, blah. We'll go through all of this, of course. Also institutional order flow, market mechanics, very important module. Then I circle back into risk management, and this is almost a 5-hour module. And this, guys, is the core of my strategy. This is the core of everything I do. This alone is my edge. More than anything else, it's my edge. This is something I cannot live without, right? So every trade starts with this, because this is how I trend trade and keep my freaking clothes on in the crypto markets. So Black 2 answered with a very, very similar answer, where he says that I caught it while scrolling here. He said that if you're looking to learn how to trend trade immediately, then you should go for Seed program. However, he does suggest that you guys should start with the Sprouts program as here he says right here, my pleasure, they are both great. If you're more focused on trend trading, I would get Seed first. Every other scenario, I would do Sprouts first. I totally agree with that. And trend trading is not for everyone, guys. Trend trading is not for everyone.
Oh, there's a mental fortitude that you need. But it pays off big time. John
Gunnery says, Sprouts is cool with a shrewd analysis of crypto, so it's a way, but I need more experience trading. You could go through all the theory, man, but at the end of the day, experience is what hones your psychological skill, right?
Yes.
Like you need skill in psychology because you need to. It's like the best analogy that I can give you guys is what I was listening to Kusha talk about her pilot training. She used to train to become a pilot back in the day, and she used to tell me about how when she was first training, her trainer would stall the plane intentionally, okay, and her instinct was to pull the controls or whatever it's called, right? That was her instinct to act like that, right? But they had to beat that instinct out of her. Similarly, in the markets, you're going to have lots of bad instincts right off the bat, and it's the experience where the experience that will teach you the skill to recognize that, whoa, this feeling over here is exactly what I should be countering. Yeah. This feeling over here is exactly what I need to recognize, and my technical analysis as well is aligning with that feeling. For example, let's say Bitcoin comes all the way down to 30K. An amateur is going to be thinking, whoa, I'm scared, I'm dumping everything. I have at least 10% of my profits left. I need to at least grab this while I can. Or God forbid I give it all back, right? But the TA, the technician with experience is going to say, hey, yeah, I expected this, right? It's lining up with T1.5. The Kumo twist is here too, blah, 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 200 moving average, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm feeling scared. Yes, I've given back a lot of my profits, but this was expected. This was going according to plan because I took profits above the cloud already. I accounted for this. And while this hurts, I know that this is the level I need to be pouncing on, right? That's the difference between an amateur and someone who is skilled with his emotions.
Yeah. I was profound. And this, by the way, is a good sort of idea of what to sort of expect in the seed. He's gonna take these real life examples to drive in the theory, so you guys are getting a small, very, very minute glimpse of what to expect. Yes.
80-20 rule.
Yeah.
80% psychology. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the 80-20 is also going to be, it's psychology and it's more importantly risk management. Even if you have your risk management in place and you just follow it to the T, just let it control you, let that be your math, the psychology just comes automatically.
Yep.
You've automated your psychology for you just by having the risk management system.
Okay. So with that, I think without seed, I would have lost all my capital through proper risk management. Seed for the win on that one. Sprout makes me more that's a really, really good way to look at it. Seed will teach you how to keep your skin in this game.
Oh,
right? That's what Mock said too. Seed taught him the foundations of proper risk management more than anything else. Yeah. And honestly, guys, 99% of the work in the crypto markets is just surviving. Yeah. Show me one person who has actually survived 2 cycles and has not become rich. It's impossible. Look at what these markets are doing. Right? So that's why I tell people at Mango, we are just a consequence of a raging macro bull market. We just try to survive through the waves that are smacking you. I once went to the beaches in Brazil, right? And one of the beaches, it felt like the crypto markets. The waves are smacking me so hard. I'm like, damn, I just need to survive this. To be able to enjoy it. I don't need to do anything fancy like I usually do in the beaches, right? And I was enjoying myself, but I had to survive it to enjoy it, right? The crypto markets remind me of the beaches in Brazil. You just need to survive it. Okay, yeah, I'll get back to the comments. I want to talk about, I do want to talk about the TA now. Now, I do want to start with the Mango dashboard. I'll tell you guys my thoughts here. A summary of my thoughts. My thoughts are, the technical analysis is telling me to be bullish, but my gut instinct for some reason is telling me to be cautious, okay? Now, usually when I have such a big discrepancy between my gut instinct and my technical analysis, I go with the TA. Okay, I go with the TA. Period. My TA wins over my gut instinct. The best times are when my gut instinct and the TA go whoosh, right? And when my TA, my gut instinct are like this, and it's also contrarian to what the rest of the market is doing, those are my favorite trades. And perfect example was this our favorite trade structure that presented itself over here during December 2022, right? That's over there. We had the technical analysis telling me you need to long, right? My gut instinct was telling me you need to long, and sentiment was extremely bearish. I loved it. That was my favorite trend trade. Cardano 2, same story. Solana 2, same story. Aptos, right? I just want to show you guys Aptos really quick and we come back to this. Duplicate. Oh, we don't need Tanya.
Beautiful.
Okay, Aptos. I did this video. Do you guys know how many views I got on this video for the first week? 350 views. Nobody cared. And it already moved up a good 40% for my entry, 48%, 40%, depending on where you entered, right? And it's not had its impulsive move yet. So it's a very, very similar trade. Now, not all of them need to work out, but those are the trades I like to take. Why am I telling you this? Is because I don't have that right now with Bitcoin. I don't have that with Bitcoin. My TA is telling me, stay long. My gut instinct is telling me, just get ready, Sean. Get ready to act. So we're going to go through the technical analysis, and I'm going to tell you guys where I'm going to act to start taking my positions out of the market and start acting on all my altcoins as well accordingly. All right? Yeah. Why are you smiling? Are you?
No, I was reading a comment. It's like, hey, now
350. Yeah, that's true. 352 people cared. 352 people who likely or hopefully caught the 40% trade, right? And again, I think it has more to go. But would I long here at that level of Aptos? We'll talk about that soon. I say no, not yet. Okay, Bitcoin. This is what makes me the most bullish. This has been what we long throughout this bull cycle, right? This is how we found Solana, right? If I go and show you, right? Let me just go ahead and mute the music for a bit.
Wow, I need to set up my thing like yours. It's like so like.
Just flip long on the 12 hour. We just found out it. Look at that. Look how easy it is. Jesus Christ. I didn't show it over here, but if you look at the volatility over here on Sol, the 12-hour volatility, we did go ahead and drop it down too in the live stream. And at the time we were like, whoa, Sol, we've been ignoring it for a while. Look at the price over there. It was $63. Can you guys see? This thing is turn it HD. Now Sol went up to like 120, 100 and yeah, look at that. It was like $63 at the time. The volatility was really low. We had bullish divergence on it as well. And what's going on with Bitcoin? Volatility really low, bullish divergence, right? So this is how we found Cardano. This is how we found Sol. This is how Ajesh found KASPA. This profile, guys, long on the time frames, low volatility, especially on the 4-day and the weekly are long. And you start seeing the 4-hour and the 12-hour on the neutral pullback trend. It means it's an opportunity for a higher time frame trend to be taking its next leg, right? So I look at this and I'm like, I can't be bearish here. Bullish divergence, low volatility. My rules are telling me, again, this is a trend trader mindset. My rules are telling me to stick with the trend, right? Stick with the trend.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
This reminds me of when I caught Cardano. And that's the thing. Right now, we might just get that amazing monthly close. So I want to know, what was the 12-hour trend like?
It was short. So it went from short to neutral. That's actually
bullish.
Yeah.
It's bullish.
So this is why I can't be bearish on Bitcoin. I think I want to be bearish because at some point you just I want to cash in the profits. I'm uncomfortable right now. Okay, I'm uncomfortable right now, which is another sign that I should remain bullish. Usually, when you're uncomfortable, your uncomfortable moments are your most profitable moments, right? Buying into a massive dip into a key level is extremely uncomfortable. With all my experience till today, it's uncomfortable, right? Holding a trend trade that is dipping and giving back 30% is uncomfortable. But you have to say, hey, I'm 200% up on this trade. Of course, I'm going to have a pullback of 30%. And then you see the continuation, right? So I'm uncomfortable. That's another bullish sign, I guess. Let's go to the next chart that I do want to show you guys. I'm trying to. Okay, we can start with BLX. Should we come back to this?
We're so close to the highs.
Yeah. So when you look at the weekly over here, okay, guys, this looks like a bull flag, right? Yeah. This looks like a bull flag. I do have a chart over here. Okay, yeah. So we are bull flagging above our target too. Okay. Again, Christmas 25, guys. Xmas 25 is your coupon code for the seed and the dynamic, as well as the dashboard. Oh yeah, well, by the way, take advantage of the Xmas code for the dashboard. So I'll just delete that now. We are bull flagging at T2. So if you use our simple principles, okay, where we just take the measured move of the pole, and what would you take the pole as? This entire thing, Kusha?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. On the breakout of that bottom structure, it looks like a cup and handle at the bottom there.
Okay, so then you do a point. It points perfectly to all-time highs.
There we go.
Okay.
And there's confluence on there because it's also 60K is also the measured move of the cup and handle formation as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I was going to come to exactly that because we have that on another one of our charts where we marked it out way before, right? This was one of our other charts. Okay. Yeah. Now this chart we had drawn out. We had some fun with it where we said we use JPOW as a measurement, but it's kind of lost its. There you go. That's a little bit better, right? Yeah. So we marked out some key levels. If you had to just trade support and resistance and patterns, right? We said, okay, our first target would be JPOW's eyebrows, right? And we marked this out, by the way, and Bitcoin is sitting somewhere around here, around 28K. First target would be JPOW's eyebrows. Well, we hit his eyebrows, right? The next target would be JPOW's hairline. So I need to adjust this again.
I think you just got to adjust the size. There we go.
Yeah. It keeps losing its.
Because one was J-Pow's mouth.
Yeah.
So it was like a very big.
Yeah, he was huge. Yeah, we were accumulating at J-Pow's mouth. That's what we were doing, right? Look at that. It says that J-Pow's mouth accumulate. Guys. Mango is ahead of the game, man. We are ahead of the game right over here. But no one listened. No one listened over here either. Anyways. Enough, I told you so. What do we do from here? I'm not as confident as I was over here or I was over here. I don't have the balls in me to write accumulate here, right? But what's the TA telling me? That is bull flagging here.
Yeah.
So maybe I should. Again, I'm uncomfortable to say it, but maybe I should be saying accumulate here because the TA is telling me, damn, this is bull flagging here at J-Pow's eyebrows. And the next target is J-Pow's hairline, right? Which is around 58K. Now, if you go back to what we just marked out on one of our other charts, what was that? That measure move is pointing to 69K, which is all-time high. So we're seeing a confluence of an up thrust from here, right? I guess I don't want this to happen.
Why? What's your reasoning as to why you want it to happen?
Because the entire foundation of our trade over here from 16K was a disequilibrium from the Ichimoku levels. Right? From our we longed over here, guys. For those of you who remember, last year when I was doing these videos, day after day after day, all through December, all through Jan, when no one was listening, the foundation of our trade was disequilibrium on the Ichimoku. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on now. Okay. We were very far away from the Tenkin, very far away from the cloud, very far away from the Kumo twist, right? If we start making that move to the upside, it's going to have a more magnetic effect towards the downside for price to come back into equilibrium, because that was our trade. Our trade was we are not in equilibrium. We're going to smack up to the cloud at the very least to get into equilibrium. Tenkin, Kijun all come into equilibrium. We get the bull cross. And I cannot be parabolic bullish until the cloud turns green, right? So I have to be looking to take profits throughout this region over here because the cloud is red. Right? I guess I don't want to take profits that aggressively, and I want the bigger win. I want the cloud to turn green, and I want to go for the 200K target. Because once the cloud turns green, I will have enough reason to rationalize bigger targets. Okay. 120, 150K, 160K, etc. Right now, I can't rationalize bigger targets. If we go up to 71K, I am saying 69K, 58K, whatever, the entire zone. Okay, we're going to mark out a 30% range zone over there, guys. I'm saying that we need to be off any leverage trade on Bitcoin at that point and be very careful. We start going further out the risk curve and start trading altcoins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the thing is that, so what you're really saying is that if we actually rally up to, say, 69K, essentially the highs once again, you're saying that it's going to be unsustainable. You cannot possibly rationalize higher targets.
I'm not saying
any sort of like really bullish targets. Like people are talking about 200K right now, right?
People are talking about that. Imagine
as the next bull run target. So is that what you're saying? That it's going to be unsustainable?
I'm not saying it's unsustainable. Remember, one of the rules at Mango is that markets will go higher than you ever think. Markets can go lower than you ever think, right? And always be ready for that. Okay? That's how we catch massive wins. I'm not saying it's unsustainable. I'm saying that at that point, to have massive leverage trades on massive position sizes is unjustifiable.
Okay,
right?
That's fair.
Right?
That's fair. That's fair.
And if you, again, guys, if you guys unseed, okay? If you guys unseed and you guys follow the risk management steps, the risk management indicator, the risk management tool sheet, at that point, our strategy will not let you get the position sizes that you want, right? If you follow the template of everything that's put down for you over here, you are getting really big fucking position sizes, right? In a very risk-adjusted way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So here was great. Even Cardano was great to be putting in positions. But now, as that grows, you start feeling uncomfortable because now, if you have to go at one point, you ask yourself, would I long here? And if I did long here, what would my position size be? And then you look at your current position size, and you're just like, okay, there's too much of a discrepancy of what my current position size has grown to, and what I would be allowed to long over here, right? Based on how risk management. So that's what I'm talking about, and I've been kind of comparing that now, as a trend trader, as a way to hold on to my profits, right?
That makes sense.
That's something new that I haven't talked to you guys about.
For those in the seed program, please take note of this.
Yeah, Wolfie is probably
till this day, I think we're all in the same boat, right? For those in the seed program, I don't know about you guys, but like, before I approach any trade, before I put on the trade, first step is what, guys? First step is what? It has to be the risk management system, because it's essentially this. It's essentially going to tell you how big a position should you be taking on. Yeah. Okay, how big a position? I think that's great. It's like a hack.
Yeah,
it's like you're sort of reverse engineering it, to understand, is it a good time to hold?
So
Maybe
this is
a good time to take it off the table?
Great golden nugget for you guys.
Okay.
So I hope I was able to explain my thoughts, okay, as to why I don't. Because I'm not thinking about what I want now. I'm thinking about if I get what I want now, how am I going to feel about it later? I'm thinking, again, how we've been beating the markets is by trying to think at least 5 steps, if not 10 steps ahead. And it's not just about thinking ahead of the market. It's thinking about how you would behave back then. Remember, Kisha and I had a great, I think it was November or October last year, we had an exercise where we sat down day after day after day for like a couple of weeks, where we just drew a flow chart of our behavior. If this happens, we're going to do this. Okay, if that happens, then we're going to do this. And this is like, we drew it out, and we drew a decision tree of how we would behave in different scenarios. So I'm kind of doing that now. It's like an updated version of what I would do now. Okay. Wolvie says, by the way, Wolvie someone else that you guys should talk to and also learn from. He's been killing it. He's one of our OG seedlings. He says, trying to put on a leverage position in this run-up has been a bit tough, at least for trending positions. Yeah. Do you guys meditate? I tried meditating, and now I have my own version of meditating, which is not. Yeah, I tried meditating. I recommend it, though.
Yeah.
I meditate in the shower. Does that count?
I'm trying. I'm still trying. I struggle with it, though.
Before few live streams, Sean had told me there are 2 sides after a pump. There are 2 sides after the pump. One down or 2 Most
or
probably.
two. Like he's the first one is down, and the second one is most probably sideways. And market seems like you didn't finish the thought there. Sideways.
He seems like the market seems. He says the market seems like that right now. It's going sideways. It's consolidation phase.
It's been 4 weeks. Yeah. It's been, and that's the thing. That's the thing. People, it's recency bias. It's one of the lessons that you had, right? Yeah. Recency bias. You're looking at the price action that came very recently, which was how many weeks of just pure upside? How many weeks of pure upside, guys? Okay, this was a good 7 weeks of just pure upside for the market, and now just 4 weeks of sideways. People are getting restless. Okay, don't jump the gun because you're getting restless. Identify that you're getting restless, and if you have to just back the hell out for now. Okay. Yeah. When I say back out, by the way, I'm talking about like don't make rash decisions based on no information. Okay, because price action moving sideways here is still no information for you. We got to break certain levels to be like, okay, price wants to come down to the downside, or we have to break certain levels to the upside to be like, okay, price wants to go up. But until we get that information, you do not jump the gun. I got a PM. I was trading FTM, and there was another person also trading FTM. Got a PM saying that, hey, Krisha, check this out. I've been riding FTM from, a good price, so they are already up on that trade. And they're like, oh, but this looks like a what was it? A bearish head and shoulders pattern. Should I be taking my profits off the table? I'm like, but this is fine. It looks like a bearish head and shoulders pattern. Has it triggered? No, it has not triggered. Don't jump the gun on bearish patterns or what you think is a bearish pattern without any trigger. Because you know what FTM ended up doing after that? It ended up doing another 30% to the upside. Yeah. That's 30% of a gain that person did not capitalize on, right? Because they jumped the gun on something they thought was bearish, but didn't end up being bearish.
There's a quote I love to remind myself of all the time. It's one of my favorite foundational quotes as a trend trader, where I say, amateurs go broke by not taking their losses. Professionals go broke by taking profits.
By taking profits too quickly.
Yeah,
that's a minor profit. Okay, when there's a lot more to go. Remember, we're in the initial stages of the market phase here. All right, and if you've given yourself enough of a breather, you can ride many of these trends.
Professionals get so scarred by losses where when they do get wins, right, they want to catch them. They want to take that win and use it to make up for a loss. How many of you guys have done that? Right? You're on a good trade, right? But you just had a couple of losing trades, and now this good trade kind of makes up for your losses, and you're so scarred from those losses, and you deviate from your strategy, and your strategy was telling you to trend trade this for the bigger win, but you're so scared that this is going to pull back. Trend trading is about sitting through pullbacks, right? But you're scared. You're like, no, I just want to make up for those 2 losses that was so traumatizing. I want to tell the wife that I'm break even again. And then it does what Bitcoin does. It does what Solana does. It goes 600%, right? So that's again something I cover in how to deal with psychologically in Seed. Jessica Rabbit asks, which programs for beginners? They're both for beginners, but I would say go with Sprouts first if you're just brand new to trading, because like Black said, if you buy Sprouts, it essentially pays for itself, because as of right now, guys, there is a 20% off coupon that you guys get to use on Seed, right? So if you do decide to upgrade to Seed,
the Sprouts is going to be free.
The Sprouts essentially becomes free, right?
Yeah, I sort of started off by trying to make this a bridge to the Seed, but it ended up being more complementary to Seed.
Yeah.
There's very little overlap.
Like especially this module over here, guys, module 2, profiting from the market cycle. This is a really important module that all of you guys need to watch. Really important module, every one of you. Right. Wolvie says, Sean, did you manage to get into perp? No, I did not, and now I'm scared to look at it. Did it do even? Oh man. So we'll check out perp. Raz Chow says, can you repeat the quote, please? The quote is, amateurs go broke by not taking their losses. Professionals go broke by taking their profits. Right? So, by taking their profits, yeah. Amateurs go broke by not taking their losses. Professionals go broke by taking their profits. And that sounds so weird, right? How could you go broke? The reason that quote, I love it so much, is because it goes against the quote, you can never go broke taking profits. Right? But no, you can, right? You will die a death of 1,000 cuts, because there will come that time where the market is going to screw you. And even though you did everything right, you're going to wake up to a big down day. It happens to all of us, right? You need a big win on your accounts, guys. You need big wins. In my opinion, like, I don't know, it's too stressful to... I don't like going for a 75% win rate, for example. That's not my trading style, because I don't like to have to win so much just to be successful, right? Because then you start feeling the pressure. That's me, right? The way we trade, the mango seedlings, because remember, there's win magnitude and there's win rate. If your win magnitude is high, when you're going for 600% sol win, 180% win on Bitcoin, 160% win on Cardano, you don't need a crazy high win rate, guys. You can be extremely successful in the crypto markets with only 40% win rate, right? And then I remind myself of this every time I'm taking a loss, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to lose 60% of the time according to my my strategy. So yeah, this is every time I'm going to trade, there's a higher probability of me losing it than winning it. But when I do capture one of these, it's so fulfilling. Yeah. But these trades here have such small losses, right? Such small losses. Okay. Vash Chow says, hits hard for me. I sold my BTC at 20K thinking I made a 3x and then watched it pump straight up to 69K. So he's talking about the previous cycle, right? Yeah. Where he went from probably Bitcoin at 6,500 or 7,000 Bitcoin all the way up to 20K, hit all-time highs. Dude, Vaz Shao, you need to go watch the video I posted on the day Bitcoin closed at 19K. That was a legendary video. I was on the beach.
We should link this.
I should link it.
We're going to try and link it on the Discord chat.
So Krishan and I were on vacation. We were on the beach, and I'm like, everyone's going to feel so much pain for not holding Bitcoin. Even if they are not short Bitcoin, they are going to feel short Bitcoin. Everyone's inherently short Bitcoin by not even having Bitcoin. And you're going to see one of the biggest rallies now. It was over here when you sold your Bitcoin for 20K. I bet you were feeling the same pain, right? This was the market feeling pain. Something I learned watching it viscerally. Now, I think we are yet to see that phase, that pain phase, that upthrust. If we see something in this Kusha, it's going to be the pain phase, which I think is going to match the psychology of what happened here, right? So yeah, that's kind of why I don't want it to happen. I want people to be complacent for a little bit longer, and then we can look for a much bigger move to 200K. Okay. It's never too late, though. It's never too late. Solana is in a momentum trade, but more coin. John, I'm impressed with you, man, for saying that, because that was going to be I'm going to do a Solana update tomorrow, guys, a dedicated video, but that was one of the things I was going to talk about how Solana has moved from the trend trade phase to the momentum trade phase, right? And that's why we're going to see a lot of people taking profits at this stage. But yeah, I agree. He says, can I buy a pullback in apt as a trend trade and then add for the momentum phase? Again, really good questions, dude. Really good questions. I think apt is still in that trend trade phase. I think it's still in that trend trade phase.
I don't think it's got the impulsive move just yet.
Really good question, dude. You're using the education in the daily videos as well as in the Sprouts program really, really well, dude. Good for you.
You're catching on very quickly.
Sean does not want people to be... Exactly, man. That's my entire goal for this, for the daily videos. And my job is to just ensure that you guys survive, because the markets will make you guys rich. I just need to make you guys survive. Okay.
Wow. This is looking good. It looks really amazing.
So yeah, Bitcoin, guys. Another thing that is... Okay, the last thing to talk about in regards to Bitcoin's TA, right, is the daily. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Mango Dynamic, and you guys can see that every test of the dynamic, ever since we started having the trend, has been held, right? So this is still holding. This is still holding. But if we do lose this, it's also going to close underneath T2, okay? I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the levels now for the dynamic. The top of the level is 42,252. The bottom of the level is 41,610. Go note that down right now. I'll keep you guys updated. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't yet. Hit the notification icon if you guys haven't yet. So that way you guys are updated with this level. I'm likely going to do live streams to cover this, or Kusha may do a daily video to cover Bitcoin. Again, the level is 41,610 is the bottom of the dynamic. Top of the dynamic is 42,250-ish, okay? If we lose this, that's going to be the first big warning sign where we may do something like this and then this, where I think we'll push up a tad bit higher to bait people into thinking we're running up. But if we lose that, I'm looking straight towards 31K. 31K, okay?
It's a 10K drop.
I think we'll see more. I think there's a buy opportunity for 28K. You guys heard it here first before anyone else. People are going to be seeing my analysis. 28K, 28.9K to be a little bit more precise. And for that, I want us to go back to the yearly chart, okay, on BLX, okay. I want to show you guys something, okay. Now, again, this is not a high probability trade. Do you guys want to hear this or not? Smash the like button and spam yes, yes, yes on the chat while I take a break. Well, I'm going to show you guys why I think we could see 28K.
Yo, Ben Tai, how's it going? Merry Christmas.
How's
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Again, guys, remember there is a coupon for the Mango Seed program. It's our biggest sale of the year because Christmas is the most important season of the year for me. 25% off. The coupon code is Xmas25. Right? We don't usually have these kind of big sales at all, ever, because we rarely do sales. But for Christmas is my favorite time of the year. So yeah, we're doing the seed as well as the dynamic. The best time to get the most out of me, guys, is Christmas. Like, everyone in my entire family takes advantage of me, and they all get whatever the hell they want because I'm just Santa. But yeah, you guys have any questions? Again, Xmas25. It's available for the seed, the dynamic, as well as the dashboard. Okay, so yes, everyone's like, yes, they want to know how we get to 25K. Kusha, do you want to know? No, not 25K, 28K. Do you want to know?
No, I don't.
She doesn't
I just don't want to know.
It's going to be a buy opportunity.
If
okay.
I didn't know TA, guys, I'd be a bull. I'd be like a perpetual bull.
Yeah, guys, use your technical analysis. That's what TA is about. TA is about risk management, because it's not about predicting how high Bitcoin's going to go, because we're gonna ride Bitcoin till the end of time. We may trend rate it to freaking $300,000, but I may say my target's $300,000, but as soon as I see the signs that this trend is ending, I am out. Because TA is about protecting yourself, not calling targets. Those are for your fake prophets on Twitter who want to build their subscribers, etc., right? But at Mango over here, we use TA to keep our profits. Okay, the markets will do the rest. Okay, why 28K? So, what I think we could do at the end of the year is close well, okay, on the yearly. But as soon as we close well on the yearly, Kusha, you need to understand that this year, if we close like this, we are essentially undoing the entire bear market.
Yeah.
And you're saying, yeah. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So there are two very, very scary targets then for a pullback if you're playing the yearly chart. Very, very similar to the previous monthly candles, right? Where you can see that as soon as you close the year, you mark out this level. Then we opened up a new year, you can mark out this level, right? I think if we close the year like this, the next obvious target, if you're to mark out key yearly levels, what are you seeing over here? Very, very simple, TA. Forget about the numbers. You keep telling me, Sean, we got to be price agnostic.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're being price agnostic and just looking at this as a hourly chart or 4-hour chart or 12-hour chart, what are some key levels that you'll be looking at?
So as for me, look at this low right here.
Read it out to them.
Damn it.
Read it out to them. Read it out to them.
Must we do this? Must we do this?
And this is coming from the support and resistance queen, right? This is Krisha calling out the level, and I'm going to read it out to you guys. It's 28,953.
It's plausible because also I want you guys to notice the bear market move, right? If you're looking at the yearly candle, that previous year, 2022, look at the mid of that candle. Usually when we do see retraces on these cyclical candles in a way, these annual candles, look towards the midpoint of the previous market, of the previous phase of the market. So for us, it's going to be the previous phase was the bear market phase, right? So look towards the midpoint of that. Damn it, why?
Because it's going to be a buy opportunity. It's going to be a great opportunity, right?
I bought. Let's go up now.
She's bought. She's already bought, guys. Guys, it's going to be a 35% pullback, okay? I think there is a possibility. I'm not going to put a probability on it, like a probability percent, where we see a wick into that level. Whoa, what just happened? Damn it, I lost my wick. Let's draw it again. You see something like this, right? And then I'm trying to draw it out, but TradingView won't let me.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to draw. I'm going to use a rectangle. Yeah, see, it won't let me. It's like maybe because the magnetic thingy is on. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's like
yeah,
it's certain time frames because it's like too high.
Yeah,
it doesn't
there you go.
Do certain things.
Yeah.
Like it constrains you to like certain grids.
There you go. So we could see something like this, right? This is going to be extremely bullish, right? If you guys see a candle like this for next year, you guys will all love it. All love it. This is 91,000 Bitcoin. But there's first a wick here that everyone will forget about. Okay, I want you guys to look at this candle here as an example. Okay? Yeah, great. When you look at it in hindsight, wow, look at that. Look at that. What a nice green candle. What a nice hammer, right? But think about the pain. Think about the pain people endured over here. And guys, I've done the hard work of going and living through each one of these candles. I traded it, right? And let me tell you that this entire candle undid itself at the end of the year. It was one big accumulation phase that amateurs distributed into. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go to the weekly actually, so you can see it. Look at that. There's an ascending triangle. That zone, this entire zone, that wick, guys. Look at the psychology of that. People got screwed psychologically over here because the year started off dumping, okay, from $300 all the way down to $163. That's a 50% dump, okay? And then it stayed there till the end of the year because November is when we broke out of the W, okay? So you guys can look at this year now, right now, and say, hey, that was a fantastic year. That was a fantastic year, but it was agonizing for everyone throughout the year.
So I should save my bullets.
I'm not saying save all because we don't have the same psychology right here. We don't. It's not a red candle, right?
What are your thoughts? So I want to know what your thoughts are, guys. I'm talking to you now. What do you guys think altcoins are gonna do if Bitcoin actually dumps to 27K?
Okay, but there's no TA that's warranting a pullback yet.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, guys, when you start seeing the signs of all the bullish signs flip, because everything's bullish right now. I wanna reiterate that everything's bullish. Look at this. This is telling us to stay long. Okay. I know you guys may not want to hear it. Again, even the Mango Dynamic is saying stay long until we lose this. So those two haven't flipped yet. On top of that, there's more. Gold has made a new local high. No, but it's...
I mean, yeah, you can count the wick as a... whatever it is.
The daily candle close, yeah.
Yes, market rejection.
Either way, gold is making a move.
Yeah.
Right, gold is making a move. Dixie, on top of that, guys.
Melting down.
So we had a level here. We were looking for Dixie to break, and we said that it's looking like it's bear flagging over here. What we wouldn't want is for Dixie to bounce. We wanted to see it break down, because if it did break down, we had a measured move to 99. So Dixie, if it does meet our measured move, would indicate that the crypto markets have one more leg, right? So this is also lining up with stay bullish. Everything right now is lining up with stay bullish, okay? I'm just giving you guys, I'm forewarning you, and I'm preparing you mentally to start being cautious for when it's time, because that cautiousness may come at 50K, it may come at 60K, it may come now, okay? But if we talk about it then, we won't be ready mentally. I want you guys to be ready mentally, which is why we're talking bearish right now.
Grr. But yeah, he's right though.
Right?
Because there's one thing, right? Now, I don't want to spook you guys out. Of course, always wait on your confirmations. And the thing is that I want everyone to be prepared when it comes to really like playing the cycles, playing the ranges, whatever it might be. You always got to wait on confirmation. And it goes that when you wait on confirmation, you're not jumping the gun. It just simultaneously goes as a part of it that you're not going to be catching the tops. You're not going to be catching the bottoms. You got to be okay with that. Okay, as long as you're catching the meat of the move. That's technically what we focus on as traders. When Bitcoin drops, Sean, like at least historically through my experience, I feel like it just...
Yeah. Which is
I'll give you a retest, yes, but after dumping in your face first.
Don't be surprised with a 30% drawdown, guys. Okay, it'll come. It will come.
I'll be buying.
Yeah.
I'll be a buyer.
Okay.
I believe in the cycle. Sproutlings, you guys know cycle analysis now. Believe in the cycle. Don't question the cycle.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't watched the module yet, make sure to check out Krisha's module 2.
Believe in the cycle.
Most important module in my opinion. Okay, now we can go do a quick update on Sol. Talking about confirmation, Krisha. Remember what we talked about in the previous video? Oof, nice retest. Oh man, I was gonna do a daily update on this, but essentially, okay, I'm gonna play a clip for you guys from the previous live stream. Sorry, previous daily video where I talked about the trigger for confirmation for the next move from $95 to $130. Especially while Sol is sitting up against a massive resistance level. I'm going to give you guys the exact criteria to wait for if you're looking to get into Sol. Okay, criteria 1, very, very simple. If we see a daily candle close above this level, okay, above $95, go ahead and note that down, $95, as well as taking out the previous candle's high, that is your entry signal, okay? At that point, I'd be looking for a move all the way up to T2, which is $134. Okay, so why did I play this again for you guys? Why did I play this again? Let me go ahead and turn on. Why did I play this again? To show you guys that these are repeatable setups, okay? We played a setup on Sol over here, that was very similar to the setup on Cardano that got us that big move, right? And now over here too, this was a trade that was, again, a setup that we can play on other coins in the future, right? What are we looking for? Remember, what was the criteria? A daily candle close above the level. Again, we are looking precisely at this candle, okay? A daily candle close above the level of 95.40, as well as taking out the high of the previous candle, which was 99.6, right? Let's go find it. Yeah, right over here, 99.5. So candle close above 95, and the high being taken out on 99.50. Once you see the combination of those two, that's your trigger. And if you guys go back, you guys will see that as soon as the market saw that as well, Sol started making its move to the upside, right? Got the daily candle close, took the daily high out, even got a nice retest, and boom, made its way up to the top of the range essentially. But it did not get all the way up to our target, right? Got front run a tad bit, and this is where you're seeing signs of the momentum traders entering. Because the momentum trader who's watching Sol trend like this, bull flagging underneath the key level, they don't care about key levels because they trade dynamic risk, right? They're not going to wait with the order book, like at least a professional trader is not going to wait with his bids on the level over there. He's going to try to front run it, especially if he's seeing the market pull back because his risk is changing dynamically, right? If you're taking a trade over here, again, very simple trade. close above the level, high being taken out, you take the long because your edge is all the way over here, a 35% trade. But now, if price moves all the way up over here, okay, you have this much worth of profits. Okay, this much worth of profits. And then you start seeing weakness. Are you simply just going to be stubborn about it and watch profits go all the way back down over here? No, you're not. No, you're not, because your risk is changing dynamically, because now you are risking giving back how much? 20% drawdown for a 5% gain. That's your risk. Your risk has changed dynamically, right? And you have to tell yourself that as a trader. Wait, is it worth giving back 20% for a 5% gain? No, no one would take that trade, right? In the beginning, your trade was 30%, 35% to the upside, and maybe your risk was somewhere over here, 5% towards the downside, right? That was your risk in the beginning. But now your risk changes, guys, once you come closer and closer to your support and resistance. And you got to tell yourself or ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is that 5% worth it if I'm going to give back the entire trade? No, it's not. No, it's not, right? So this is where you're seeing momentum traders play the support and resistance levels. So now again over here, if they took profits, you're going to start seeing a pickup at the same level. This is like a rounded retest, same level that you initiated your trade at, right? So as a trend trader, you're hunting for the next higher low, right? So I think this would be a good example for John Gunnery to play for something similar on Aptos. Now, Sol, I don't think anybody should be looking to add to their trade at these levels unless you're trading momentum, because we are up a lot already, 500%. If you took the trade over here at $20, but you should have likely been taking it even lower. Thoughts, Kusha?
Sorry, can I change the time frame?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, adding here can be it can be tricky for sure. I mean, you can play the very, very neat level that Sean has drawn out for you, but you gotta be there to manage it.
I mean, look at when you look at.
If we can close here, think of what we're staring at now. We're staring at a different FVG, right? There is a risk that Solana could actually come down to 78 at that point. So definitely something worth looking at. So yeah, if you're jumping in here, sure, risk manage, and also if you're using your risk management system. Likely not going to get a decent enough position, given the current momentum that we've seen.
You're already at T2 as well, right? You already, like, we had target 1, which was our initial zone, and look at T2, guys. Where, like, when you zoom out, this is the power of zooming out, by the way. You look at how close you are to T2, and you ask yourself, was that worth it? Like, was that worth it? We already hit it. Now, do you think we're going to have another move to the upside? If you think so, then you should trade it. But I'll do a daily video tomorrow on Solana specifically, where I'll talk about the lower time frames. For now, I want to stick to the high time frames. And the high time frames, what's a monthly saying to you? Again, I think we're going to start seeing a rotation into Ethereum. I really think so.
What's Ethereum looking like? Oof.
Okay, so
there.
This was the trade that we posted to the seedlings. With our invalidation over here.
This is going up.
In Mango Seed, we have a seed higher time frame trade analysis channel. For those of you who are new to Seed, make sure to check out that channel. I posted this trade on the monthly close of November, where we're like, okay, guys, the Ethereum trade is finally upon us. Because remember, our Sol trade was always based on ETH, where we said, we think it's better to put your entire ETH stash into Sol. Right? And then as Sol starts running, because we have our Sol ETH chart here too. Right? Look at this. Sol ETH. As Sol starts running, start taking profits into ETH as you hit all these highs. And you're seeing the profit taking. Look at that, guys. This chart is being played to the T. To the T. Right?
Beautiful.
Look at the weekly. You'll see it. That's
really neat.
Right? It's really neat, guys. Anyways, our entire Sol trade was based on ETH. So we wanted to always build that ETH position once the Sol trade started coming to an end, right? We want to still leave a position in Sol because we don't know how crazy it can go. But it's now time to start positioning into ETH. And we were getting ready for that all the way in November, where we said, hey, monthly close above this level, and the trade is on. Look at that now. Look at the continuation. While other coins are pulling back, I'm still looking for that move to at least 4,600, guys. I think we could see higher ETH. I think we could see ETH at 7,500, 8,000 for the cycle. But for now, partials over here and invalidation for now, at this conjuncture, it's the zone here between 1,700 to 1,600. I will post an update on the invalidation in the seed high time frame chat when the invalidation changes. Okay. For now, ride the trend, guys. It's looking good.
Looking fantastic, yeah. Good breakdown.
John Carney says, thank you. I watched the streams twice. One just to listen and then to take notes. Dude, no wonder. It shows in the questions that you've been asking, man. Really good job. The meat of the move says, yeah, Waz Chow. Yeah, that's what we like to capture, the meat of the move. Even with Sol, even with Bitcoin, I'm willing to give up some profits because I just want the meat of the move. Ritik Joshi, Jasmine and Phil. We're not doing all coins today. I just wanted to cover Sol. I want to do CAS. I'm beginning to now CAS and Chainlink, guys. I've been eyeing with Hawk's Eye because I think CAS might be showing signs very, very soon. It's still looking bad, right? It's still not giving me the strength, but let's go look at the oscillators. What are your thoughts over here, Krisha? I think if Bitcoin rallies, CAS is going to see a big move, right? It's really dependent on what Bitcoin does, but this bullish divergence is going to start looking to play itself out.
Yeah, the 10-cent region is an important one for CAS. I think I discussed this in my previous analysis on KASPA. I did a dedicated video. We haven't broken 10 cents, and I want you guys to notice this candle right here. Look at the pickup right there.
Let's go look at the dashboard before we start, actually.
What's
over here? Second tab. Because this has been giving us a guidance, and for the longest time, it has been short across all time frames. But that's beginning to change, right? The daily has flipped neutral. Previous trend is short. 4 hour has flipped long. The 12 hour is still short, but the volatility is really down there. And we have bearish divergence though on the 12 hour. So let's wait, keep an eye on it. But I'm beginning to like it. Not there yet. Okay, CAS. And the chart, what are your thoughts on the chart, Krisha?
10 cents.
10 cents?
10 cents. We haven't broken 10 cents. It's holding. I like that previous sort of candle right there. Look at the pickup on there. Right, 10 cents has been holding on every jab. I mean, we've had how many days now? How many days on this level? Sorry.
It's been consolidating there.
Yeah, it's been consolidating, not just consolidating. So we are seeing support at 10 cents. Look at your oscillators, right? That's bullish divergence right here. We have your RSI that's flatlined on the bottoms. And as far as when we have higher lows on the Stokes.
Yeah, the Stokes that are making...
While your price action...
is flatlined.
It's flatlined.
Yeah, Stokes have bullish divergence.
So you have potential bullish divergence into a very important support. And this looks like a falling channel.
If we don't get supported here, guys, if Bitcoin shits the bed, CAS is going to shit the bed too. And at that point, look towards CAS coming down to 7.99. If we lose 7.99, that's going to be the great buy opportunity at 0.005, right? Likely going to line up with Bitcoin coming down to 30K. So Bitcoin coming down to 30K, maybe more on Bitcoin, maybe 28K Bitcoin, right? And CAS coming down to 0.05. That's going to be a huge retrace. But in my opinion, a buy opportunity on CAS, a 65% retrace in the middle of a bull market.
And that is possible.
Yeah, that's possible.
That's possible.
Yeah. Remember, it's all coins. Right? If Bitcoin can do a 35% pullback in the middle of a bull market, CAS can do a 65%.
Yeah.
Take that, take whatever you think Bitcoin's going to do, multiply it by 2, multiply it by 3,
yes.
And that's what your altcoin can do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so we did CAS, we did... Solana. Now let's do Chainlink. I'm tired. You guys can see I'm tired.
Okay, last one, guys. And then tomorrow I'll publish one on ADA. Come Together says Cardano. I'll do one I promise I'm gonna do a dedicated one on Cardano. And it's very unfortunate because I actually did a Cardano video, and when I went to
she did.
The volume was so off. I would feel so bad uploading that.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad. It was the audio was so bad. Yeah. Something happened to my mic. So
yeah, I'm sorry guys. I don't have the energy to do any more altcoins after this. I do want to talk to you guys about Link though. Cardano, you guys already know my thoughts on it. I've been bullish on it. I'm looking for go watch all of my Cardano live streams. I've not talked about Link though, and I wanted to do a daily video on Link a couple of days ago, but Christmas season, etc., I didn't get an opportunity to. And I think Link has went from looking like crap to looking good a couple of days ago. You guys should be following it on the dashboard. Frank has been following it on the dashboard, and he had bullish ideas on it too, and it played out. Let's see, it did pull back though. I think it may have pulled back. It could give us an opportunity. Let's go take a look at Link. Link is worth looking at. Okay, remember we took our entire position off Link, but now it's beginning to look good. Remember, okay, so let's do a quick summary on our Link trade. So the trade started, let's clear out everything. The trade started around here on this zone over here, right? The breakout, take partial profit. We were looking to take partial profits at around $11 and the next TP2 at around $16, eventually gunning for $28. That was the trade idea at the time. However, with the structure that I was putting in over here, if you go down to the daily, it looked very, very distributionary, right? With this head and shoulders like structure.
Not broken.
Not broken.
Not broken.
Right. Either way, I didn't like this either. Right. I didn't like that either. Because you could look at it like this, Krisha. Right. You want this to break to the upside, but it did this. Right. I was looking to reposition over here. I was looking to reposition over here.
Consolidation.
Didn't get that. I wasn't interested in Chainlink anymore because going into the Chainlink trade, I told myself I'm not going to be one of those traders who get stuck into a coin because of nostalgia, right? And I've made a lot of money on Chainlink in the past, and I didn't want that to be the reason I stay in the trade when I think personally CAS could do a lot more, right? So I wanted to put my effort into my analysis juice, because you can't be into too many coins at the same time, right? Into CAS, and I liked Aptos too. I think that was the right decision, but now we need to adjust the wheel, right? Adjust the wheel and be like, okay, Chainlink is showing us some signs, right? We are seeing resistance over here, though, right? So be a bit careful. Daily's closing underneath the highs, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Let's go delete everything. Now, guys, now we have a series of higher lows in this range, right? Throughout this high lows, high lows, high lows. So now we have the weird looking structure where we are putting in higher highs and higher lows. That's the psychology of a symmetrical triangle. High lows, high highs, psychology of a symmetrical triangle. You take the pole and you...
It's a rising channel. Rising wedge.
High lows.
High highs.
Sorry, yeah, rising channel. I'm quite tired, guys. Either way, it's like you play in the direction of the trend. You can look for even a bigger move to $40. And that would be close to here. Yeah, so Chainlink is worth looking at now because we are putting in a structure that is worth looking at. Okay, so where would you bid this, Krisha?
I'd bid it at the blue box.
So the bottom of the blue box?
Slightly under the blue box.
Around 14 to 15.
Into the blue box.
So in the middle of the blue box. So around $15.35 to $14. And then your invalidation is underneath these lows, guys.
Yeah, I'd get greedy. But because of the sell-off, you seeing that sell-off on the wick, on the daily, I'm looking at that as a bit of weakness there. Also, we failed to close at these previous levels right here. So I'm looking at this sell-off. I'm looking at the close relative to the previous time that Chainlink was at this level. I'm saying that you can actually get greedy on this bid. I would personally get greedy on the bid, so...
Yeah. So your invalidation, guys, is going to be 13.5-ish, or if you want to like be a little bit safer to avoid any fake outs, I would say 12.9. Any candle closes underneath that zone, you shouldn't be in that trade anymore. Okay, but again, we will keep you guys updated on Chainlink, so make sure to hit the hit the subscribe. I can't go any further. My eyes are literally burning.
Notification. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream today. Tomorrow I will be bringing up Cardano. So yeah. Stay tuned for that. And have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of the week, whatever is left of it. Spend time with your family and your loved ones. And yeah.
Remember there is a coupon code available, Xmas
25.
Because the last thing I want you guys to do is not use the coupon code. Because it's a lot more difficult to apply it after the fact. It may not be possible. So Xmas 25 is the coupon. It gives you 25% off the seed program.
Yeah, you can apply it on the Mango Seed program as well as the Mango Dynamic.
If you have to choose between the two, Mango Seed or Mango Dynamic, I definitely recommend going with the Mango Seed. Firstly, it's a lot cheaper. Okay. Secondly, it is lifetime access, while the Mango Dynamic is a subscription plan. So I recommend doing the C program because you can always use your education for the rest of your life. And I always recommend your education before taking shortcuts. If you don't have the education, you don't have the theory, you don't know how to use it, the Mango Dynamic may not be as powerful as it could be, right? So Ajay says seed is life changing. Totally agree. JR says sprouts. Yeah, I recommend checking on the sprouts too, guys. But the sprouts program is not discounted. The coupon does not work on the sprouts program. Okay, here's the sprouts program because it's already heavily discounted. You're getting 50% off at the moment on the sprouts program. You also get a coupon that you can go ahead and use. It's not like the current coupon is 25%. The Xmas coupon is 25%. The coupon that you get at sprouts is only 20%, and you can use it on only one. The indicator or the course. The current coupon, you can use it on both the indicator and the course. This coupon will not be available when the future modules come out. So if you guys do get the sprouts, you also get the coupon for now, and you guys can use it in the future to upgrade to the seed, right? And that way your sprouts program ends up being free. Or if you do decide to get the dynamic indicator, your sprouts program ends up being more than free in a way. Right. So do the math, guys. You guys are smart. So with that, do the Mango way. Do the easy way. Do the stress
way. We'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, guys.
I'm really tired. But needed to do an update for you guys. Yeah, remember this too. Remember, 28K. You heard it here first at Mango. Ciao.
Peace.
Is your stomach growling?
It is growling.
I just heard a stomach growl.
Tell them that.
Why? So cute. It was like a purr. It was like a cat. Alright, guys. Cheers.